Guys, how's it going? It is your boy, Big Blue Drew 97 here, coming at you with another reaction video for this chapter of Dr. Stone, manga chapter 175 on a Friday, because apparently Shonen Jump decided to release a little bit earlier this week, and by a little bit earlier, I mean technically 2 releases in 1 week. That is awesome. Almost as awesome as how I've set up the background once again. As I've said in my previous videos, the only thing consistent is that I am inconsistent. But today we are going to be doing a reaction to Dr. Stone. And just as a recap of what happened last chapter, they discovered rubber. Yeah, they discovered rubber, and they're most likely in the chapter they're going to either like find another material that they need and have to avoid Stanley in the process. And we may see Stanley see that they got tricked with the mobile lab. Rest in peace, mobile lab. You will be missed. And they may destroy it in this chapter. All I know is I'm just gonna have to go and find out. And so hopefully you'll enjoy this video enough to leave it a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content like this. And with that out the way, let's get right into the reaction. Oh, oh, this is good. Oh, it's nice. So we have the cover page of Dr. Stone, manga chapter Z equals 175. The title is Ultra Race Across South America. And I love this cover because we just see Luna and we see Cinco, and we see that Luna is enjoying being with Cinco, and Cinco is exhausted because they're apparently running, and Cinco is just not physically fit at all. So, you know, I just love, like, weirdly enough, Luna in this like cover page is drawn more proportionally accurate to a actual female body, and by an actual female body I mean her boobs are still somewhat small, but her ass is not as big as it normally is. Now don't get me wrong, it's still big, it's still wide, just not as wide as like it's been in a while, but that could be just for the cover page. But you know, it's fun, it's interesting. Luna's on the cover page, second best girl in this series. Nikki is best girl, don't at me. And with that, let's get right into, let's go to the next page. Here we go. Oh, okay, so right now we see that they are playing with the rubber. We have Chrome and I think Suika are playing, no, Kaseki are playing with the rubber. And you have Kaseki. Oh no! Well, isn't this fun? You can pull and stretch and make it go mwomp! And you have Gin is like, a 21st century man such as myself can foresee the iterate punchline to the setup. And if you don't know what the setup is, you have Chrome pulling on one side, Kaseki pulling on the other, and the punchline is one of them is going to be sent flying. And who could it possibly be? Who's going to get sent flying? Well, we're going to... Gin is like, golden! As the rubber just smacks Chrome in the face, in the nose, causing to have a nosebleed. Rubber is... Oh, wow, it sent him over the ship, too. Wow. And as Chrome says, is rubber bad! Sorry about that. How wild is that ordinary tree sap turns into this stretchy, bouncy stuff? Oh, are we going to get the explanation for it? It's pretty interesting material, I guess. But isn't it too soft and floppy to craft into anything serious? You have Kohaku saying, but isn't it too soft and floppy to craft anything serious? As she's bouncing the ball like, this is gonna be annoying. As she's bouncing the ball so much, and everyone's just looking like, wow, wee! And now we're gonna have Cinco basically explaining like how they're going to be using this rubber. I cannot wait. Alright, so okay, here it is. Oh, Cinco and Azino. Fair point, because without scientific processing, even a godly material like rubber is just a mere plaything. As history tells it, even after Columbus brought some back to his civilization, it just kind of sat there unused for 2 whole centuries. Really? Huh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. I mean, I knew Columbus, like, obviously, Columbus sailed the ocean blue, blah, 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 discovered America. But I guess, like, it kind of makes sense, because a lot of discoveries in this world aren't initially, like, used. Like, the importance of a certain thing isn't, like, automatic as soon as it's found. It does take a little bit while. And just knowing it took them like 2 centuries to do this, that's very interesting. But now we have Cinco. It's like, it's time to process this, Taiju. I'm leaving the manual labor to you. Whoa! Been a while since I've heard that line. Ah, man. I'm just gonna fluctuate between their voices, but it's fine. I love doing that. If I love anything about these reactions and you sing them, is that I get to act out the character voices, and you know what? I'm fine with that. I'm fine with. Oh, we see Taiju rolling out the rubber flat. Apparently, simply roll the rubber with sulfur and carbon powder mixed in. Okay. It turned black. After we warm it up with heat from the boiler, Taiju's mighty muscles stretch it out and make it wobbly. Luna is shocked by this. Oh, he's gonna make treads with it. Then we stamp it. Oh, now it's looking more like a tire. Such a clean pattern with all those bumps and lumps. I take it well, craft the balloon-like tubes separately. That's right. Okay, so this chapter is probably going to be them just processing, making the tire. Oh wait, now I think about it. Oh, okay, it makes so much sense that they're using rubber. Because I'm thinking, like, I remember the mobile lab. I'm like, wait, was like, didn't it have tires? Yeah, this is the first time in which they're going to have tires made out of actual rubber. Because the tires that they had on the mobile lab was like made of bamboo, I'm pretty sure of. So okay, yeah, this is really cool. We're actually seeing the process of like actually having tires, which we've taken for granted because like of the bamboo that we've had. Okay, so cool. I'm just realizing that. Oh wow. Ha! You're acting really cooperative despite being our enemy. Yeah, Kohaku being Kohaku. Obviously, Zeno, I'm doing this with my own well-being in mind. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. If you don't help, like, might as well help the cause. Because if anything, be for your selflessness. Also, you know, just protect your life. You and the rest of the Junior Science Brigade are free to do yourselves in with inferior science, but not if it means taking me down with you. That said, with Cinco at the helm, we'll have little cause to fear. Okay, Zeno's just being a little pretentious about it. He's like, oh yeah, you kids, like you barely know science. Yeah, I'm helping because I don't want to die because y'all suck at science. But you know, since Cinco is with y'all, yeah, I guess you're gonna be fine. Baka. I think Zeno is just tsundere for Cinco. I could accept. Oh, it's real sad at this moment. Because you have this image of Cinco who hears what Dr. Zeno has just said, and it's like, oh man, I appreciate that. He has this look of like, I appreciate that, even though like you're going against everything that like I believe in. I still appreciate you. I still respect you. That's the look that he gives as he begins to finish up the tires. Now we make a circle out of the bumpy rubber and toss in wires and cloth to boot. Heat it up, cool it off, and bam, we got a shell of our tire. Next comes the rubber tube that we inflate from within. It takes muscle to cram that in around the wheel that serves as the axle. All that's left is for me to fill them with lung power. Now there's no there. Okay. I get it. Taiju's like, alright, now I'm gonna blow this tire up. Yo, we got a pump, but he already blew it up already. Taiju, never change. Never change. Okay, next up. Oh, yep. Tires acquired. Oh, whoa, what just happened? What just happened? Oh, let's see. What just happened? Oh, tires acquired. You have Kohaku on the tire as it's rolling. Okay, so this is the power of rubber? It's a smoother, speedier than our bamboo wheels. Far and right. Oh, it's smooth. It's far smoother and speedier than our old bamboo wheels. Okay, so yeah. Like I said, this confirms the wheels that they had were made of bamboo. Yes, remembered it. Yeah, that's great. I like that. I like when I remember stuff that like we learned in this series. It makes me feel good. The first time that learning makes me feel good in a long while. Ha ha ha! With tires this nice, we'll be off-roading in no time. You gotta craft actual vehicles on the tight schedule. Why are we always on a tight schedule? Because you know, games like we want to get everything done fast. Oh gosh, what has Kaseki done? Because we see Kaseki begin building, and all of a sudden, boom! Part of the ship is exploding. I don't know what he did. Oh! Okay, so yeah, he's like, what? Why are you smashing up our only boat, you old fossil? Huh? Just harvesting materials. There's plenty nicely shaped metal here ready to use throughout the boat, aren't we? Okay. All right, let me see if I can do this right. Let me see if I can read. Here we go. What? Why are you smashing up our only boat, you old fossil? Huh? Just harvesting materials. Well, there's plenty of nice here shaped metal here ready to use. Oh gosh, why am I giving him a southern Texan accent? Without a boat, aren't we gonna drown? Ah, sweet Suika, when have you ever drowned? Oh no, don't worry. We'll be moving even faster with a lighter vessel. Except we're not tossing these pilfered parts, so we're not technically any lighter. We only have time to spare while we do this boat, so we gotta craft as we go. Okay, so they're not gonna be doing like everything all at once. They're gonna be crafting it throughout the entire time. Okay, that's something different, because normally when it comes to Dr. Stone, like they normally craft everything all at once, like craft like piece by piece by piece, and then they put it all together. But now they're like, okay, we're just gonna be going along. Step 1 is completed. Finish up the bike at step 1. We go on step 2, put that part onto the bike. So they're just going as they go because they don't really have time to spare. And you have Reese Swede's like, our mobile lab deco will buy us some time against Stanley's gang, but there's no telling how many extra days we'll get. I mean, yeah, because eventually, like, it's gonna run out. And now we're cutting over to Stanley and his crew, as it seems as if they are found the decoy. Oh, okay. Yeah, here it is. We have the radar man. It's like 4 kilometers to enemy vessel. We should have a visual at this distance. Oh no. Oh no. Mobile lab is going down. No! 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 Mobile lab Sama! No! We see Stanley's crew looking out, and it's like, no one's on board. It's a decoy. And as soon as like that is said, the tanks are pointed at the vessels, and boom! The vessel gets blown up. You will be missed, Decoy Lab Zama. Anyways, let's come back over to Stanley and how they're coping with the fact that they've been tricked. Yep, no one's there. I knew it! Which means our real target is the other vessel heading south. Reverse course, full speed ahead. Oh yeah, Stanley isn't having that. Up, and now we're back on the ship. We made it to Ecuador. This is where we jump ship. Really? We're jumping ship here. Okay. Cool. Nothing really to say about that. Just cool. Onward to the next location. Oh. This doesn't look like an Ecuador, I know. It's nothing but rocks. And rock and more rocks. Yeah, even the people, I'm pretty sure that's, what's her name again? Chelsea. Even Chelsea. We have Chelsea yelling at that this sucks. As apparently, over a few millennia, I guess the desert crept up this far. Scary what can happen over a few millennia. Okay, so that's why. Because I'm thinking like, oh, Ecuador doesn't have deserts. Like, I was fairly certain, like, I don't think Ecuador has deserts, but apparently after a millennia, like, the world changes. And you know what? That's very interesting that they have this. That, like, it shows, like, even, like, actual Earth has changed, so everything is going to be the same, meaning that even if they go to the location of where the petrification beam is, it's going to be completely different because just the changes in the Earth's atmosphere, global warming may have had an effect, or it could have been recovered, just changes in the environment just over thousands of years, just shaping the countries to be completely different. So this is actually really cool. And then he's like, it should be smooth riding for us, although there isn't much cover for hiding. You know what? Yeah, that makes sense. Like, if they wanted to hide, like, they can't hide, like, anywhere. Oh! They're taking... Kaseki is destroying more and more of the boat. That's sad. And then you have Dear Speaker. Do we need to break it all apart? Yep, we're done riding this boat. Oh! So we're really... So you have Luna. So we're really going to keep switching from vehicle to vehicle as we cut across South America? Strip out the wood too. That's our fuel. Okay. So I see how this is a little bit different than I thought it was gonna be. So we're not okay. This makes actually, you know what? This makes a whole lot of sense because yes, even though Stanley has the Perseus, like the Perseus like can only go so far inland. And, like, they do have a plane, which can travel a fair amount of distance, but, like, with the undergrowth, with the forest that they're most likely going to be going through, like, there's not going to be a way for, like, really Stanley's crew to go after them unless they also have a land vehicle. So, you know, that's interesting. And even though, yes, they're using all of these parts, and they won't have, like, wood, they can always get more wood and most likely rebuild the boat on the other side of the continent. Which, you know... It's a good idea, but everyone's like, the wood is our fuel. Our motorcycles will run on wood. The heck's that? Totes awesome. The heck, that's totes awesome. And then you have Zeno, who's like, to be precise, they'll run on gas produced by burning wood. Okay. I see what they're doing. Sorta, kinda. A little bit. Neat. Oh! Yeah. And then you have Cinco who's like, we're making 1 boss bike and 5 baby bikes. Weird way to phrase it, but okay. But okay, if I had to guess what that means, most likely what it means is that we're gonna have like maybe like 5 bikes that maybe can hold 1 or 2 people, but then 1 big bike that can hold like 4 or 5 people. So most likely everyone is going to be going along on the bike, so no one gets left behind. So you know that's gonna be cool. And how exactly that's gonna really be done, we'll just have to wait. The boss bike will be equipped with a boiler that burns wood and collects charcoal gas in the tanks. Then each baby bike gets a tank to hook up to the engine. Wait a minute. The boiler is just a simple furnace, so I'm with you there, but we still need 6 whole engines. Making those is going to be a bad amount of time. Enough time for Stanley to catch up with us. Then what? All 6 engines are powered by gas from charcoal. Yes, this craft should be able to get us there. Unless they already have an engine. And the engine is okay. Got the boiler and the 6 engines from the boat. That's what they're doing. They already have them built, so they're just gonna make the bike around it, I guess. Hence the plan to make exactly 6 motorcycles. Oh no, Ukyo's like, guys, the mobile lab has been sunk. Based on the waves from Stanley's ship, I can tell that they've changed course and are approaching the location at top speed. They saddled us with a nasty time limit. which means a few all-nighters of hard labor. Understand? I want to see those explosive desires for those finished products. Aw, man, Ryusui, the biggest motivator. Also, this is gonna be fun. They're gonna be so exhausted. It's like going back to when they were making the cell phone and making the Perseus. Yeah, they're going to just hate everything that's going on. Also, the ship is still technically there. So, they didn't completely destroy the ship. And you have Suika's lookout saying, "Here they come! It's Stanley's ship!" They all jump off the ship with their guns. And then you have, oh yeah! I almost forgot about Genryo! And Kasuki. I forgot how to pronounce his name. But we have Genryo. He's like, Cinco of the gang are gonna get wiped out! Oh, come on. Oh, seems as if the bikes are already finished. I already took like a spoiler on the next page, sort of, kinda. But we have them coming in. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I saw the bikes. I spoiled myself. It's like, surround that boat. They're still inside. Don't let a single one of those little rats escape. Stanley is like on the run. And then you have Genryo's like, everyone, run. Yep, they made the bikes. And boom. Motorcycles acquired as the chapter ends. Oh, they look so cool. Oh, and like I predicted, some of them have 2 seats, can hold 2 people, some holding 3 to 4. Oh, the bikes look so pretty. To the surprise of Stanley as Cinco, just big old smile. Oh, this is great. Okay, and that's in the chapter. I'll admit, I didn't think they were gonna finish the bikes altogether, but you know what? It kind of makes sense because I guess their really main objective that they needed was the rubber, and if we go back to because what's weird is that I would have this may have taken more chapters than we've actually got. I think over the span of just give him I think this only lasted over the span of maybe it took them since the plan was created maybe have taken 4 chapters, I guess. Let's see, was it 4? Actually, you know what, it might have been shorter than 4 chapters. Let me see, because you got 70, because I'm trying to think which chapter did they come up with the motorcycle plan. Yeah, actually, you know what, it's a lot less, because they came up with it in 72, going back to the chart. Iron and Brass Springs. They already had that coming from the ship. Oh, I guess I didn't see them directly coming from the ship. And the gas cylinder also comes from the ship. Charcoal as wood coming from the ship for the battery. So the only thing that they really needed to make was the rubber wheels, the tires, which they got from the trees. So yeah, I guess it does make sense that they're able to do this in a few chapters. This is in 3 chapters. So, that's really cool. As well as we just get to get more of the understanding of how just Dr. Stone's science works. Not just the science of Dr. Stone is different from normal science, but just getting to see the process of how they're gonna use the rubber and how they're gonna make the motorcycles and how they can deal with the fact that they're no longer going to have a boat, but they're gonna have the motorcycles so they can cross South America. And seeing that the decoy has failed, unfortunately. Rip Boat Sama. But we also get to still see that, but they're still going to escape. And like I said, most likely what's going to happen is that they're going to escape. They're going to go into the forest. They're going to go to the center of the petrification, where they're going to establish the aluminum city. But Stanley and the crew, they can only, go so far. Unless they themselves have the ability to make motorcycles, which I doubt that they do, they're gonna be at sea. They may have to go around all of South America, or they may have to go through the Panama Canal. Maybe the Panama Canal still exists, and maybe they'll meet on the same side at the same time. But really, at this moment, Cinco, Chrome, all of them are going to have a large lead against Stanley. May not be super large because they may have to have another ship, which will probably be smaller than the ship that they had initially, but you know, it makes sense because they're just a smaller crew. But at this moment, they have a way of escaping Stanley, and Stanley doesn't really have a way to fully catch up with them and to keep up with them since they are, you know, riding motorcycles. So, you know, it's really cool. Really like the designs of motorcycles. Really did enjoy this chapter. And, like, just, I just really like Dr. Stone. I like reacting to Dr. Stone. And I like voicing the characters of Dr. Stone. I just like Dr. Stone. And I apologize for, like, all of, like, the noise outside, if you can hear that. Because, just, I freaking hate living next to a busy road. But if you don't hear it, I'm probably going to have music playing over it. So you don't hear it. So, you know, probably shouldn't have brought it up. But, what are you going to do? But overall, really enjoyed the chapter. Hopefully you enjoyed my reactions to this chapter of Dr. Stone. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment down below on what you liked about this chapter. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Big Belligerent 97. I would like to see this channel grow more and more. Do all of that cool jazz, and hopefully I'll be able to catch you in my next video. I may have a video up by Sunday since it's a little bit early, but I'm not guaranteeing it. But anyway, catch you guys later. Bye!